Hi there. Welcome to another day of accountability. We're not done with the day, but one thing's for sure. I noticed that I reached a grinder in terms of what it is that I was doing. And yeah, I've been heavy a lot lately. I've noticed this month has actually been a heavy month now that I think about it. And I think to myself, I was like, I haven't been to gym, but yo, man, when it comes to lifting emotional baggage and all the stuff that we incur throughout the process of life, hey, man, it's important to develop some sort of skill and to actually have a way of letting go, even if it's 2 kilograms worth of whatever it is that's eating up your mind. And it's these small things that we think aren't major. Yes, people always talk about traumatic experiences, this and that, life-changing, mind-boggling, all of that stuff. Yes, and it's undeniable. But I've noticed that it's also these small things. And sometimes it's these little habits within work ethic that leads to burnout and a sense of anxiety, unnecessarily so. So that's one thing that I thought about today, where it's like, I need to treat it the way I'd treat weights, because in all honesty, it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. I mean, for now, it's not obvious, but as time goes on, these small things incur slowly but surely, it all adds up. And I guess this is the type of stuff that could make you, or that could hinder progress, or make one fall out of certain things, like certain courses or studies or whatever it is, or from like getting away from the ideal. So I've noticed that, man, lifting weights is only one part of the equation, The best thing one can do is to transform the abstract, transform the lifting weights aspect into abstract, and make sure that your mental weights, emotional weights, spiritual weights need to be treated in the same manner. Because, hey, man, I guess the worst case scenario, especially when thinking about Ricky's death, is like, man, hey, manhood ain't easy, and responsibility can crush you. Obviously, I don't know the reasoning behind his death, but obviously when you look at a situation or anything in life, you look and you're like, whatever you come out with is mostly a reflection of you. It might not be the truth. So when I look at it, and I always ask myself whether I'm in a victim or a suspect situation, I always ask myself, what would push me towards doing certain things, towards the best of things, towards the worst of things? What would push me? And I think, and I'm like, the heftiness of my ideals, what it is that I aim to accomplish, can actually compromise my mental well-being. And that's crazy, Such as my approach to hustle culture. That was unhealthy. Hence, hey man, it grinded me. It grinded me to a fine dust, And I didn't even get where I needed to get. So looking at how things are going, especially considering my dedication to the STEM fields, as I enter this phase, I'm like, damn, son, you see, hey, if it's one thing, burnouts can be avoided, imposter syndrome can be avoided. All these little things that eat away at a person, a question of happiness, a question of fulfillment, all these little things that we don't sort out. Because at the end of the day, I get money, get some baddies, then I'm not happy. I'm even in a worse situation if I don't even if I don't even limit my indulgence, So I look at that type of stuff and I'm like, at this point in time, when I make it, if I don't have my mind right, this could only amplify my current situation. And I feel like and I see I have a proclivity towards neuroticism, if that sentence even makes sense, or towards feeling negative emotions, towards being existential. existential. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't sort my stuff out. I'd go insane, because clearly, hey man, that's life. That's life. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, because clearly it's been on my mind. And yeah, nurture your mental well-being. Nobody's exempt. Nobody is exempt. And death is the worst case scenario. Well, that's debatable, but it's also other things that transmit, yeah, you could just transmit negative vibes, or just, be incompetent as a father. So I look at it as like, there's levels to this, like, it's best that I sort out as much as I can, so that at least I know that, okay, sharp, yeah, whew, death is not going to be a thing. Incompetence when it comes to family life is not going to be a thing. Yes, there'll always be struggles, but nothing that'll compromise my family, because, man. Woo-wee. Anyways, shout out. That's that. Bye.